The easiest way to get 50% more booked calls isn't getting new leads, it's fixing the massive hole in your calendar. I've studied over 100 of the most successful client acquisition systems, and the top 1% all borrow a secret from Amazon, the cart abandonment sequence, but for sales calls. Right now, half of your warmest leads are ghosting you on the 1 yard line simply because life got in the way. So, in this video, I'm going to show you what I call the precision missile automation that recovers all those lost leads instantly, and then the one timing mistake that most coaches and agencies make that burns the lead forever. So most often what ends up happening is that you may be running ads straight to an opt-in page, or you may be posting organic content on like Instagram or YouTube, and then driving those viewers to your VSL page, where you then obviously try to get people to book a call. And around 10% of people will trust you enough, like you enough, and feel ready enough to click your book a call or apply now button. And after that, they will go through your qualification form, and then they will eventually land on your calendar page. But as you all know, not everyone who lands on your calendar page will book a call. A pretty average conversion rate for your calendar page is like 50%. So that means that around 50% of your warmest leads just fall through the cracks somewhere here. I mean, they are the warmest prospects you will ever have. They are on the 1 yard line. They are so, so, so close to booking a sales call. So if we think about this for a second, they have watched multiple pieces and pieces of your organic content. If you run ads, they have opted in for your stuff. Then they watched, a 10 to 20 minute VSL video, and then they had enough intent to click your book a call button, which is the scariest part for the prospect. And then they went through your entire qualification or application form, and then they landed on your calendar page. They went through your entire funnel, watched multiple pieces of content, watched your VSL. They have done so much, but something just happened. Something interrupted them. We need to remember that they also have a life outside of booking a call with us. They may have a small child at home who started crying. Their dog may have peed on the floor. You get the point. Something happened. Something just interrupted them. And just because they didn't book a call right there and then doesn't mean that they didn't want to book a call. I mean, their intent was there. They wanted to book a call, but something just happened. Something interrupted them. They just need a little nudge to push them over the line. So what we, want to do is we want to recover this 50% that is so close to booking a call, but just somehow they fell through the crack. Something just happened. You need to know that these are the lowest hanging fruit that there are. So instead of spending more on ads to get more leads, or posting more organic content to get more people to go through your qualification form and then book a call, you can just recover the other 50% that just fell through the crack. It's much easier to recover these prospects right here than to generate the same amount from your organic content or from your ads, because these prospects right here, they are so close to booking a call. I mean, they are the lowest hanging fruit. They already trust you, they already know you, and the intent is already there. They already wanted to book a call. What you can do right here is you can pick the lowest hanging fruit in the tree, or what so many of you guys are doing is that you are climbing up the tree, spending your energy posting organic content and going to grab the apple that is highest up in the tree. And why would you do that? Why wouldn't you take advantage of the work that you already put in? You already posted organic content. You already got a lot of high intent prospects to your calendar. So why wouldn't you want to squeeze everything out of that? So what we want to do is we want to have some sort of cart abandonment sequence, or cart abandonment mechanism, and it works exactly the same as in e-commerce. So most of you guys have ordered something from the internet, and how it works is that you put something in your cart, and then after that you proceed to checkout. But as you all may understand, not everyone who puts product in their cart will immediately proceed to checkout. Many of you guys just add products to your cart, and then you leave them there for like a week or something. So what these e-commerce businesses are doing is that they are sending you reminders to your email that you forgot some product in your cart. And what they are doing is that they are grabbing their lowest hanging fruit, because they know that if you add something to your cart, then you are very, very close to actually purchasing and buying something from them. So they are just reminding you that you forgot to proceed to checkout, that you forgot some things in your cart. And the same, we want to do the exact same thing. We want to remind prospects that they went through our qualification form, they went through our entire funnel, and they wanted to book a call, but something happened. So we want to remind them to actually come back to book a call. And as you all know, this is not some like rocket science. Some of you guys are probably already doing this, but there are a few issues that I see with people who are doing some sort of like cart abandonment sequence. And the first is that what most people do is that they are way too slow. They contact leads, a day or an hour after they didn't book a call. But do you know how much can happen in an hour? Not even talking about an entire day. You know, they could already have gone and bought from someone else. And the thing is that people show a lot of intent for short periods of time. So if we like draw a graph like this, people's intent look like this. It doesn't, people don't have, the same amount of intent all the time. That's not how it works. People, don't want to buy anything, and then they get like this snap. They watch your VSL, they watch maybe your organic content, and then they want to buy. Then they want to book a call and work with you. They get this spike, but after the spike, they don't want to do anything. They don't want to, they get that itch, and then when they scratch that itch, it goes away. So we want to take advantage of this peak of intent right here. And if we don't take advantage of that, then they will go and buy from someone else. They will go and work with someone else. They will go to someone else's coaching program. So, if you do all the hard work and generate this intent, then you also want to be the one who takes advantage of it, right? The second problem is that you only contact them on one channel. We actually want multi-channel assault. We need to launch a precision missile designed to get them back to book a call as fast as possible. But we need to still remember to be respectful and not sound too salesy or desperate in any manner. So this is actually how you want to do this. So actually, you see here, we fix the two issues that we talked about. We don't contact them on only one channel. We contact them with email and SMS. Then we also contact them immediately. We have instant SMS. We have an instant AI agent. And also one thing that I didn't touch on already is that it is unreasonable for you to expect to be able to contact everyone instantly, yourself and across multiple channels at the same time. So that's why we do it all manually, because you can't do all of this manually. It is impossible. So if we take an example where you run some, let's say, organic content to your VSL page, then the same thing as before. People will watch your VSL, go to your qualification form, then to your calendar. But as we already talked about before, your calendar page has around a 50% conversion rate. So that means that 50% of people, for whatever reason, won't book a call. Something just happened. So we want to launch a cart abandonment sequence. So how this works is that, firstly, we have instant contact with SMS. And, as I told you before, you can't do this manually. So what we want to do is we want to have an AI agent actually contact the lead, the prospect, instantly. And if the prospect then replies, then the AI agent actually holds a conversation with them, and it tries to get them back to book a call. But we don't only have SMS, we also have an email sequence. And the first email comes instantly after they go away from this page. And it tries to get them, back to book a call. But if they don't come instantly back to book a call, then we have some value emails. We build more value, and we actually demonstrate even further that they actually need what we can offer. So we send them case studies and client results. Every email has a link to a YouTube video to build even more trust, because if the reason that they didn't book a call was that they didn't trust us enough, then these YouTube videos will build the trust that is needed for them to eventually book a call. And then, instead of hard selling and being pushy, we give them even more free value. And after these value emails, 2 to 7, we send them these last urgency emails that tell the prospect that they need to do something now. If you sell B2B, it can be like, your business won't survive if you don't make more money. If it's like B2C, like fitness thing, you can say that your health is like degrading every single day that you don't do something to lose fat, for example. So I want to put some urgency to this. And an example of this first instant contact that you send to prospects, both in email and SMS, could be that, hey, I saw you tried to book a call. Wasn't there any time that suited you? You want to be like chill. You don't want to be pushy and salesy. You just want to ask them, kindly, that wasn't there any time that suited you? Because pretty many people who go to your calendar page but don't book a call, their reason, like the reason that most people don't book a call, is that they didn't find a time that suited them the most. Most people have a time in their mind that they would like to have this sales call, even before they see your calendar. So let's say I go through the qualification form and I'm thinking that, well, yeah, I could have this sales call, this Friday at 2 p.m. Let's say that. But then when I come to your calendar page and I see that, your entire Friday is fully booked, and then I might not book a call because there's not a time that suits me, because I may be busy, Wednesday and Thursday and Saturday and Sunday. So that's why, the best first message to send to prospects is that, is to ask them that wasn't there any time that suited you, because that's the biggest reason why people don't book a call once they come to your calendar page. But yeah, so this was the cart abandonment sequence. So actually, please, you want to implement this, because this is the easiest way to get way more booked sales calls without putting any more effort into posting organic content or spending any more on ads. This is the easiest and fastest way to get more booked calls. So if you have any questions about this entire system or sequence, I will leave my Instagram in the description below, so just feel free to shoot me a DM, and I will be more than happy to help you out. See you in the next one.